me, Simply Irish Kev. Today we're going to be delving into the massive world that is Redstone. We're not going to be going majorly into the core details. We're just going to be, well, into the more in-depth details. We're just going to look at some of the core details about Redstone. So Redstone is found down in the depths of the earth in around 0 to 16, I think. Maybe it goes a little bit higher. I think it's maybe 0 to 30 level on the y-axis, so down in the pits where you'll have your mines. You'll find it. It's an ore that looks a little bit like, where is it? This. So you're gonna see this basically, and whenever you hit it, it sort of glows. Well, you'll know whenever you see it. There's not really any other red ores unless you have a mod pack installed. So some of the characteristics of Redstone, it basically works like a copper wire, carrying electronics. Well, I don't know what you would really call it, but it carries a signal, just like a wire, along to different things, that stuff like pistons, sticky pistons, droppers and stuff like that. Anything that you see in here really. Iron doors, trapdoors, redstone lamps, TNT. It can ignite TNT and stuff like that. So basic characteristics, it can only travel across 16 blocks. So if we put a torch here and we follow this here, we'll see that the signal cuts off right here because that's the 17th block and it won't light that. Alternatives are, you can either make your switch, you can use levers, buttons, or if I take that away, you'll see it, so you can turn that on there. So you'll see there, the lever being closer allows the piston to go up. You can do it with buttons as well, and these pressure plates, but mainly what you're going to use is one of these here. It's a repeater. So if we put that there and we say come along, it doesn't really matter where you put it, but I'm going to put it here. So you put down the repeater and you face it, it's basically, you'll see this arrow. So if I put it facing this way, it's not going to work. You need to be facing the direction you want it to go in. And these two, you can flick them away from each other, and that creates a sort of a timer. So the time it takes to go through one of these is 1 redstone tick or 2 game ticks, which is about 1/10 of a second. So whenever you put it down, oh no, you'll see it here now. So if I put that back and we get rid of this torch, and we put this here, you'll see, there you go, it's about 1/6 of a second whenever you have it fully up. Whenever you put it back to the start, it's basically instantaneous. So that's basically it with repeaters. They have some really cool features, I'll call them, that you can use. So if I put that there and I complete this circuit, as you can see, I have all these going in a continuous circle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to light it, and before I light it, what I'm going to do is light it, and then I'm going to break, well no, as well as that, blocks sort of act like torches, the redstone torches. I'm going to actually put at the end of the video the recipes for each one of these here. So you'll have your repeater and your comparator, and that the block is just 9 of the redstone dust in a thing. It acts like a torch. Don't ask me why, but it seems to do that. So I'm gonna put this down, I'm gonna break this and quickly tap in another one, and it didn't work quite as I had hoped. I'm gonna do it again one more time. So you gotta get rid of the torch, that's the problem. So break this, put that in, get rid of the torch, and you'll see it goes around like that in a sort of a line like that. And if that signal is not going to travel far enough, so I'm going to put that there. We should get, if we come down here, that's going to completely start it again. So we're going to do this one more time, and I just want to show you how you can effectively use your timer. So break them to put that back in. So it can be used for that that uses that would be sort of like an automatic sugarcane farm, where these are going across all the time. Obviously, for a sugarcane farm, you're going to want to make loads of these here, so that it takes a lot longer for it to go across and back. Or you can have it going all the time, because it will knock the sugarcane off all the time. But if you want to let it grow out to be the two, you could time it out. It'll take a long time probably to get the timing perfect, but once one person sort of figures it out, they can tell everybody. That's the way it works in Minecraft. So another thing you'll see with Redstone is one of these comparators. Sort of looks like a repeater, but it's a lot more complicated, and I'll probably go into it with more detail in another video, because it can be very useful for sort of checking how full stuff like chests are for collection and stuff like that. So if you want to get an automatic mine going, you can use comparators. What it does is it sort of acts like a repeater, so it maintains the current going through after your 16 places. But it also works in the way that it takes signal in from the side, so you can check to see which signal is stronger. So say it was a chest that's nearly full, the signal would be weaker coming from that than a chest that's nearly empty, whenever you're checking the state of a block. So as you can see there, this side here, we call this side A, B and C. So A is a stronger signal than B, so B signal doesn't travel through. However, if we go over here to C, C's signal is equal to or less than the signal coming from B, so the signal travels through perfectly. We'll go into that in a lot more detail in the next video about Redstone, or one of the next videos. There'll be a couple of videos on Redstone, because it is such a big part of Minecraft, and I'll probably go through making some simple stuff with Redstone, and stuff like that I've already got is like the wheat farm, which is a stackable wheat farm. I'll put a link to that down in the description, and you can have a look at that. I'll do other stuff like that, simple stuff that can just help you enjoy Minecraft a lot more. And that's it for today's introductory video to Redstone. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any questions about Redstone or anything else to do with Minecraft, and I'll get round to all of them, and hopefully it'll give you a better understanding of everything that's going on in the world of Minecraft. Thank you and goodbye.